OnlySlabs.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's your boy Rob here in front of the great wall of comics. Why did I say your boy? I ain't your boy. I ain't anybody's boy except maybe my mother's. That would be the only, I guess my dad's. That would be about it. But enough of this stupid banter because I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Back, Chris, you survived Canada trying to lock you into, I don't even know. They tried to keep you away from home. But
They did. It's true. First of all,
eventually, it
before we
probably
begin,
apologized and let you on your
no,
way.
there was very little. So that's what we do outside of Canada. But no, before we begin, I want to thank Paul from Sector 2015 for subbing in last week and doing a tremendous job. But yeah, for those of you that aren't aware, had to do with some family stuff, and I went to the east coast of Canada. And the evening before I was supposed to come back, well, the airport caught on fire and shut down, and stayed down.
And as
It's
you can
causing
imagine,
causing me
chaos
much
ensued.
stress, and a bunch of other travelers, and just wasn't cool. So I ended up traveling about 400 miles, 550 kilometers off to another airport, and even then I still had to wait another 24 hours to attempt to leave. And anyways, long story short, I'm here.
You're back,
It's
and
true.
we're happy for you. Our good man Paul from last week at MegaCon this week. But we have a guest.
We do.
And ladies and gentlemen, Fab killed it on his first appearance. Happy to have him back for second appearance. Some beautiful books today with some beautiful subject matter, if I don't say so myself. Our good friend, comic collector Geek, also all the way up there in the Canadian North, keeping those polar bears at bay. For those of us down here south, we greatly appreciate your service.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Good. So
how's the new house settling in?
Settling, and like all the built-ins are done. So I'm now just organizing stuff in this room. So
I think the last time you were on, you were just about packing. You were in the process of packing things up and just getting ready to move, I think.
Yeah, that was painful. Very painful. It's one of the worst experiences. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on. Everybody who's here, I want to thank you guys all for joining us today. We're going to power through our opening bits here and get to some books because I know we've had a tendency to kind of drag it on a little bit. So first and foremost, everyone, thank you for joining. Don't forget today, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that like button. It's really going to help us out here because everything we do on this channel, from the ads, the membership, the merch, super chats, etc., they all go to Comics Curing Cancer, which is part of the American Cancer Society. Last year, we raised almost $23,000, and this year we're hoping to hit 25,000. We've already this year, this channel so far has already generated $300 just from the memberships and ad revenue and stuff for Comics Curing Cancer. So thank you all very much. Hope that you'll consider becoming a member. Our members, want to thank them, especially all those henchmen. Dale of Suspense Comics, The Real James Willie, Shattered Glass Comic Reviews, Sector 2815, Comics by the Bay, Remy Q Studios, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Circumstances, DJ Links, Beckerman, Flo Dameron, Comic Ozzy, Legion of Comics, Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension, Blue Hellion Comics, Digger Jim 720, PSN Green Hulkster, Tate Prime, Collecting with Durs, Jack B, Actual Dracula, Stephen C, TM Nerdy, Chris at Retro Rocket Comics, Comic Journey, Sixth Face, Travis Vick, Nick's Kicks and Comics, The Comic Viking, Trev the Shipping Guru, Justin Birch Letters, Chaos in Comics, Matt268, Burke Family 54 Comics, Comics with Murdoch, Norenrad 82, Austin LeMay, Cuppo Comics, Mad Spidey, Comic Man Andy, Switch Comics, Marty Aleko, Hulk Collector 82, Seth 11, Ben Parker Comics, Brian LCS, The Comic Vet, Chuck Hennessy, L Green Machine, Cali Comics, Eli Gunther, Izzyverse NYC Comics, and last week's newest member, A Comic Bookworm. Thank you all for joining. We really appreciate you. And of course, everyone who's here that's helps us out with the super chats throughout the show. If you missed last week's announcement, the dad bods are gone. No more dancing dad bods. Sorry if that's what you wanted. Nothing against them, but it was time to move on. So we have. Anyways, let's go ahead and say romper room, and then we'll get on with the show here.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all of my friends have fun at play?
Well, I most hopefully think that they should, and Lucretius is here. Woohoo! TM Nerdy, thank you for coming here. You have a fantastic stream. Welcome to Chris and the Comic Collector Geek. Excellent. Let's see, PSN Green Hulkster's here. Happy to have him here. He'll be coming up in a future episode before you know it. DJ Links, happy to have him here, of course, as always. This Cancer Sex, throwing up all those emojis. Jean Malo, happy to have you with us, Gene. Chop and Drop, 2013. I think we're just that far in. We're 50-50 Canada US so far. We're bringing it in strong. We're pulling,
keeping score.
we're pulling decent numbers from up north. I'll tell you. It's all you, Chris.
We're soon going to run out of Canadians. There's only like 7 of us.
Well, this is true.
It's not that many.
Collecting with DERS, and 5 of them are in Ontario, right?
Yeah. Half of them are here.
we spread them out to keep the highways clean.
Yeah. Cat Fan Comics Man, how you doing? Thanks for coming with us here. Collecting with, Brian LCS caught him in. I got in a little bit late to breakfast with Brian this morning, but still got in there. Cooked up some linguiça with eggs this morning. Let's see here. We got Collector 6. Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to see you around again. Trev the Shipping Guru, happy to have you with us. Let's see, everyone's saying hello, catching up. I think I'm seeing a lot. Oh, Kenneth Bird, can't miss you there. How you doing? Kiali, happy to have you here with us. Thanks for joining us, man. There he is, Dr. Von Hoot, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. Good evening. He'll be going live not on his channel, but oh god, I just forgot. It just blanked on me. You'll have to throw it up, Dr. Hoot, in the thing, but he'll be going on after this channel on another channel over in the UK, 4 p.m. Eastern time. God, I can't remember. I'm feeling bad because I've been on his show. But I'm spacing.
It's not like Gray Man's one, is it?
No, it's not.
Triple G Comics.
Triple G Comics. Thank you. G. Yes, that's it. Oh man, I felt
that wasn't awkward at all.
No, not. We'll go right by it. Mad Spidey, how you doing there, buddy? Daylight savings time's finished, so it's super early. He's that's right. The rest of the world caught back up again. Gary B, the casual comic guy. Good afternoon to you, sir. Lone Eagle, hello. Nice to see a new face here. Let's see here. Anybody? Seth 11, hello. El Green Machine. I love seeing all these channel members here. It's awesome. Jerry the Jitterbug just on last week. Happy to have him here. I gotta remember. I gotta send Jerry. I just got a book in the other day that I gotta send him a picture. He's gonna love. He's gonna probably try to fight me for it. Let's see here. What is it? Anybody else new? I think I'm catching up. Am I sort of? Mr. Comics 89. It is slabbing time, baby. There we go. Comic Man Andy, the Bearded Wonders here. The real James Willie. Yeah, the real James Willie, not the fake James Willie. He's on the west coast of Canada.
Oh, nice.
Or
he's holding down the fort out there for us.
Let's see here. Evils Comics is here. Absolutely happy to have you with us. Brian. Oh, Kyle. Oh my goodness, this thing jumped on me, and now I don't. Oh, there we are. Kyle, Wheelchair Superhero 87. Happy to have you with us. I love the new. He's shortened the new art that's going around. The shop for comics. Yeah, it was. I need to drink more coffee.
Yeah, so Shall I take over here?
Oh my goodness gracious me. Matt 268. How you doing? Beth's here. Yes.
Oh.
Fuck answer. Absolutely. As we should. Don't even spit on it. Oh. Okay. Did I'm missing? Oh, there's our tweaking wonder. You're still in the intro, and you still will be forever.
You're not a dancing dad bod. You're just timeless.
He's not a dad, so.
Well, this is true.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's a dancing bod.
Yes.
Actual Dracula. Good afternoon to you, sir. God, my goodness gracious, you guys are prolific. I love it. Southern Comic Geek. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming on, joining us there. Flying by. Dan SPL, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We get some books here in just a second. Every time I say, oh, the most beautiful woman in all the world, my wife, the frenzy one. How you doing? All right, and B. Ramey, he's here. How you doing there, sir? And Brian Davenport, happy to have you with us today. Lots of new names. I really appreciate you guys checking us out. Burke Fam 54 is here. He's sick, but he wanted to stop in and show support. Well, thank you, sir. Hopefully, Comic Collector Geek may have some covers that may help cure what ails you.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Or at least give you a little perk up.
A little perk for Burke.
That's right. Flash Ray videos. How you doing? You know who needs to be here is Bubs. Who else is on? Anyone else? Oh, KBDM. All right, guys, how's everyone going? I think we got everybody. If I missed you, I'm really sorry, but I totally, absolutely appreciate each and every one of you coming by. But I'm cognizant of the fact that even with our trying to speed through it, we've already eaten up 12 minutes, and you guys are here to see some slabs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're here to see, some hot, sexy slab in action. And now, good sir, it is my opinion today that you have bringing us some of the best of what there is when it comes to hot, sexy slab in action. And that is some classic golden age good girl art.
Some golden age, a little bit of silver. I'll show a little bit of silver just because there's some cool silver that I want to show.
Hey, we don't age discriminate 100%, you know?
Okay. So first of all, I got to explain what good girl art is. It's just, for me, I keep it simple. It's just good looking girls on the cover.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. But we're going to start out with kind of a cool, awesome comic that I really love. This one. Slave Girl.
Nice.
She has nice earrings. Yes.
Actually, it was really funny. I had this on my comic slab wall, okay? And I was doing a video about, Women's History Month, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, women, showing books with women in, being president, being astronaut.
Meanwhile,
and this book was just right there the whole time. So people were like, is that like subliminal message or something? Or so yeah, it's kind of funny. So Slave Girl. This is Slave Girl #1.
Now, what year was that book released? Because it's still very vibrant.
Yeah, it's 1949.
Oh my
Nice.
Goodness!
Yeah,
look, just the greens, the blues, the yellows, still very sharp today.
Yeah, it's a Howard Larson cover too.
Okay, so now that looks great from here, but at 3.0, what's the back like, or was it one of those, or is it a big crease?
It's one where the only issue is there's like a chipping there, and then there's chipping there, and then there's the shadow, dust shadow residue. Yeah, right down the side.
Yeah, but
and that's
presents
really
very well.
Yeah, it's a really sharp copy.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, this is actually my second copy. I bought a raw copy, paid like almost $500 for it. They had this one on eBay auction started at 150. They listed it wrong.
Oh,
So nobody bid on it.
Hit the Jaws music.
Yeah, I picked this one up. It's a much higher grade, and it's like, I was like, oh, I did really well. So I was quite excited when I won that one.
phenomenal.
And then I had to get this. Like, there's only 2 in the series, so.
So you have to compete. You have to be a completionist.
You
get
got
the
the
whole run.
I got the whole run. You only see it here.
That's a
on
mean-looking
OnlySlabs,
dog.
The entire run. Yeah, even good girl dog.
No, that ain't a good girl.
Yeah, she doesn't look too happy. So yeah. So this is slave girl number 2. It's like, again, Howard Larson is the artist.
Dr. Von Hoot gave the first one 1 flame, and for issue 2, it gets 2 flames.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I actually for some reason I like this one too. I kind of like the way the little.
You know what's funny is it almost looks like, because with the red, with the yellow circle and everything else, I could almost see it like if it was like slave girl cigarettes.
Yeah, it almost has that look to it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, and so I'm actually going to show you a book that you're going to be like, oh, it's not good girl art, but this one is kind of key. And the reason I show it is this is Wilbur number 5. And this is the first appearance of Katie Keene.
Oh.
So the reason I show this is because I wanted to show some Katie Keene. So I figured, hey, I'll show you the first appearance.
What was the publishing company identified at before you put that down?
This is MLJ.
Yeah.
Okay, it was ML. Okay.
So this is still
before it becomes Archie. Yeah.
Before Archie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we start with some Silver Age. I kind of like this whole tentacle thing.
So does a whole subset of the internet.
For some reason, I get a lot of Japanese
Or country.
But yeah, this is Katie Keene number 60. And then I don't know why I have all these underwater Katie Keenes, but this is
well, it's an easy reason to get her into a swimsuit, I suppose.
Yeah, this is her as a mermaid.
Well, there you go.
And she has this kind of quirky friend. not such a sexy character, but this is from 1957. So this is Katie Keene 37 from 57.
So what's the sign she's holding there? No what allowed?
No fishes allowed.
Okay.
Or crabs, that means Gloria. So this is actually Bill Woogan art.
No fishes allowed.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why no fishes, but and I figure, hey, I'm showing Archie, so let's get some Golden Age in here.
But yeah, Evil's Comics don't know Katie Keene. Katie Keene, Mike, was basically the backbone of Archie Publications before Archie became the household name that he is today. Katie Keene is the one that led the way, and then Archie just took over and surpassed Katie Keene, and and that's basically the backstory to that.
Yeah, Katie Keene was really a comic sort of geared towards girls,
right?
Like young girls. It had a lot of like paper dolls in it. That's why it's really hard to get them in any like reasonable complete grade. Yeah. So I kind of like these ones where it's kind of the innuendo covers. This is Archie, I'm not paying you to kiss Veronica. No, sir, I do this free of charge. And then, so that's Pep 93 from 1952. And this one is kind of, I just really love this cover.
Oh.
It's kind of almost like a Catwoman, like.
Yeah, well, it is. Like, it's kind of like a Halloween. She's dressed up as the sexy cat because she's got the tail going.
Yeah.
Type thing.
And you got this big moon in the background. And
oh, yeah, we cat people. It even says right on it.
We cat people love to play mousy with fellas like yourself.
Nice.
So this is Silver Age, but 1962.
What I always love about like Archie's look like that is like you just expect him to go ahead and just walk right onto the golf course and play 18.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, those are some bold clothing that you would see, you know, on the back nine or something. Those pants.
Yeah, he always had these kind of golfer's pants. It's kind of strange, but and of course the box that I have with all my Archies is just slightly out of reach. Okay.
You know, Betty over Veronica any day. We got.
Okay, so another thing that actually I want to show this one. It's in really rough shape, but it's a major key. This is Archie 13.
Yeah.
And what people don't realize, this is actually a key because it's the first appearance. And do you know what the first appearance is?
Reggie?
Nope.
Right away, I thought Reggie. Okay.
What do you like? What I always associate with Archie comics and the ones that are the most valuable, most valuable Archie comics is swimsuit covers. And this is the first appearance of swimsuits on an Archie cover.
Oh.
Very key appearance. Very key appearance.
Okay.
So this, and it's kind of cute. They have to judge, and they're both like getting these evil stares.
I like many readers, Archie was a gateway into comic books for me. Like that's Archie was one of those double digest, single digest I would pick up or my parents would pick up for me, and that's basically how I learned to read a comic book, was from Archie. But it's incredible how many key and incredibly valuable books Archie and Pep and some of the other spin-offs are. Like, we're talking big dollar books.
Yeah,
the Creature from the Black Lagoon cover thing comes to mind as well in the high grade.
Yeah. There's this next book is kind of that big grail for Archie good girl art. It's the couch one, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is Archie 50, and it's like, you know, it's the kind of the big grail. It's Bob Montana art, and you know, it's an innuendo cover. And no, Archie, this isn't Veronica. You called the wrong number, but if you come over to my house, I'll gladly refund your nickel. So yeah, Bob Montana. And I don't know why. I kind of like these Betty on a couch covers. Here's another Betty on a couch cover.
Oh yeah.
It's Archie number 53.
After seeing that other one, I would have expected to see her back arched a little bit more when she's laying down this way, but you know.
Yeah, well, it's just her flopped over.
There's something going on there, Rob. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Now, are we into Archie publications at this point now?
Yeah, it's Archie Publications.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what year was this book then?
This is 1951.
51. So it didn't take very long to where Archie just took off like a
really
rocket.
hit it off,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think within like 4 or 5 issues, they were realizing, hey, we'll put Archie in the forefront, because before that, Pep was all like superhero and fighting Nazis and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then he got onto the cover, and it was Archie ever since.
Yeah.
Okay.
Putting together a bunch of little teens, a bunch of
Archie was
teens.
very firstborn.
So another series that I really like, I like headlight covers. I'm not sure if
Okay. Yeah.
and the kind of my man for art for headlight covers is Al Felstein.
Okay.
And he did a series called Junior.
Oh.
And these are quite rare and kind of highly sought after, because I always found that his headlights, it looks like it's almost like a wet t-shirt contest.
Right, exactly.
It's like something, it's like the shirts really cling to the girl.
And the skirt's got that Maryland thing going on.
How it can be so well rounded yet so pointed at the same time is
exactly
mind-boggling, right?
It's pretty amazing. It's there's physics involved there somewhere. So this is Junior number 12. And this is from
look at that, behind the fire hydrant. He's got his wiener out.
Yeah, exactly. I can see that there. The funny thing about this is Al Felstein, this is when he was just starting out. He became pretty big later when he got into EC comics, but this is when he was just starting out, and he was so desperate to get the work that he basically said, "Oh, I know somebody that will do the writing. I know somebody that'll do the lettering and all this kind of stuff." And he ended up doing everything himself. So this is all his work inside. So, he did it start to finish. Another series that he did, which also has really great good girl art, is Sunny. It was at around the same time.
He said double barrel that mouse.
I know. That mouse is not going to have a good day. So this is.
That mouse is going to become a smear across that floor.
Wow.
Not much else.
But it's a good excuse for her to lift up her skirt. So
right, exactly.
That's the key thing here.
What you trying to invite the mouse in? What? I mean, I don't get it. What?
Yeah. Mouse doesn't know what's going on. Like
the mouse is confused. The mouse is confused.
Yeah.
So I'll show you some more Junior. I really like Junior.
Oh, hello.
I like roller coaster covers too. This is.
He's just holding. Oh yeah, roller coaster like that. There's there a lap?
No,
yeah,
no
there's
safety
a lap
bar.
There
is.
They have like a little
is there a bar?
It's right
yeah,
there.
but he's holding on to the coaster still nonetheless.
Yeah. That's always a good idea.
It looks a little bit sketchy. The roller coaster actually.
Look, I love too the way that the way this is blocked out. This is like so typical too. It's like here's the guy's taking up 3/4 of the coaster. He's sitting off on the edge. He's man spreading. She's
totally man spreading.
Meanwhile, she's forced to like kind of be like over here, just tuck and twist and kind of just barely squeeze in.
Well, it would be a lot more controversial if she man spread.
Or
it would be a Basic Instinct cover, right?
Yeah. So this was the last in the series. And this is even more funny. This is where the girl is kind of spreading.
Oh. I hate when that happens.
Someone's getting wet.
This has happened to me in real life a few times. So
I think all of us have been.
I've this is. But this is a very famous cover for Junior, like for obvious reasons. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you call it. It's a headlight cover plus.
That right foot doesn't even seem like it's on the dock anymore either.
Yeah, I know. She's going in. She's definitely like, yeah. So this is Junior number 15. And I got lots of Junior. I got the whole run of Juniors. So
nice.
These are really, like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this series, but these are quite rare and quite hard to find and quite expensive usually. So yeah.
What year are we looking at here now? Is this 51?
These are all 1948, 49 era.
Oh, wow. So the war is still happening at this point.
No,
it's over.
Oh, right, 45.
Yeah, but this is like where they're kind of trying to figure out what to do with comics. It's like post-war, they kind of want to make, if you look at a lot of the comics that came out post-war, they try to pick lighter themes because they kind of want to go against what was going on during the war, where you have like fighting Nazis, more like superhero related books, and what you see is like there's like the genres of romance, humor, sort of lighter themes came into play. More female superheroes became a thing, So just
how is she like? I just realized his hand's up in the air.
Yeah.
So she must be. How is she staying up?
I don't know. That's again we gotta. I was actually a physics major, so I should know. But
she must have just jumped up. But I mean, jumping in those heels. That's.
But this has actually a couple like key things that you look for in good girl art covers. It has the headlight cover thing going on, but it also has like the typical little bit of a
garter,
just a little of the garter, and that's what collectors look for. That little bit of lingerie, a little bit of sexiness going on. So that's Junior.
Yeah, quite a question from Kenneth Bird would like to know: do you know what the oldest comic in your collection is?
So I have some from like the early 19th century, like like I a friend of mine gifted me one from like 1900-ish
Mm.
era. So
Yeah, now the oldest in my collection is 1937, just barely inside the platinum era, but
yeah,
yeah.
I don't really consider those early ones to be true comics. They're
Mhm.
more like magazine-like comics. So my earliest comic book, where it's actually like what we consider a comic nowadays, is probably
Right.
like 35, 34 era.
Awesome.
So yeah, so another. Yeah, they, you know what's interesting about this for me is like her skirt is really really short.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, consider
Like,
the era,
is it a
Considering the
skirt?
era.
Or
right?
just
That is like just
This is before the mini skirt, and
yeah. This is
they're
a
ahead of
micro.
their time.
This is a micro skirt.
Yeah,
Don't
it's like-
if you don't bend over.
yeah,
Because pray there's no wind because
yeah.
Yeah,
There's not much there.
that's
yeah.
that's the gateway into them pushing the envelope a little bit, right?
yeah, you know what's
And that before everything went upside down.
and you know what's the opposite actually is today what we get is actually kind of the opposite. Instead of the skirt being up so high, what we get is how low the waistline is
Right.
on
And
on
bodysuits
girls. Like
and
I mean,
tight
you see some of this
clothing,
stuff. Well, the tight clothing, sure, but when you see like on the exposed midriffs on today's modern female drawings, like Mary Jane or anything, and you see how far down below the waistline, below the belly button, the waistline is. Go look at your girlfriends, guys, and where their belly button is compared to everything else. You're gonna think, wait a second, 4 inches below the belly button is extremely risque.
Yeah. It's like I'm just moving things around so I can
Yep.
bring over more books. Okay, so I showed some like other Archie ones. I kind of wanted to show a couple other ones. As I said, I do like these couch ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Susie.
Susie, and Susie had some pretty great covers.
All these guys.
Yeah, she's like she's interested in a few guys, I think. Yeah, and then this is probably her
belly
most.
button means it's time to go.
This is still this is 1940. That was 1950, and it was Archie, and this is MLJ. This is like one of her favorite, most famous covers, probably.
I bet.
Yeah.
Blew up the oven.
Yeah, it's like Hello Gas
tiny
Company,
little dress. Yeah.
but I'm not sure. I think there's a leak in my gas stove. Maybe there's possible. So yeah.
The comics came out during a time that Howard Stark was looking for the Tesseract.
Sure.
So, yeah, and then I always think of certain artists as being like kind of the key book, key like good girl artists, and these aren't as sexy, but they are like considered kind of famous good girl artists.
Romance.
Yeah, this is like when we get Matt Baker doing some romance books. This is wartime romances. This is Matt Baker cover.
Triple G Comics, how you doing?
So I'm going to show a bunch of
Journey.
Matt Baker. Sorry, Matt Baker covers. And then we got another one. This one's actually really interesting because this is pictorial romances.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's that kind of more not as sexy, but it's more the romance books. But it's actually signed Matt Baker. So Matt Baker was in his time period a superstar. He was like collected by comic collectors at the time, and so they would get him to actually sign some of his covers. Not many, but some of his covers. And that was rare for the Golden Age. Usually you didn't know who the cover artist was.
No.
Yeah, even like the big ones, you think of like Jack Kamen or I'm trying to think of some big names.
There's a lot of covers like that. Yeah, a lot of books when you go looking, it's like there's a lot of blanks about who did what.
Yeah, who
covers,
did it? Yeah.
It's presumed. You get a lot of presumed, based on
the
style.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt Baker was one that was, he was in that next level. Another artist that was kind of in that next level was Alex Schomburg.
Of course.
Wow,
Now we're
man.
getting into legendary.
Yeah, these are kind of the bigger ones. These are the airbrush.
Yeah.
Like Thrilling Comics. There's like Thrilling Comics, Exciting Comics,
Startling
Comics. They all had amazing good girl art, all done by Alex Schomburg. And really, what people, the reason they collect them is these airbrush covers, and women being scantily clad. So,
I'm all forgetting and everything because I'm all just so caught up.
yeah, exactly. So this character is Princess Pantha, and and then
Yeah, I can never get enough Schomburg. It's just
one sec here. I gotta find my pile. That is Schomburg.
ooh. Guys, remember while you're there, if you don't mind hitting that like button, if you like what you see so far, it helps us again with it. Because all this channel revenue that we generate from ads, super chats, everything else, it all goes to comics curing cancer. So with the American Cancer Society. So thank you very much. Oh yes,
This is my favorite cover from the Wonder Comics.
I actually was looking not at I was looking at one of this cover not too long ago. Was on the fence. I obviously decided not to pick it up. It was just at crossing a price threshold for the grade that I was looking at that I wasn't quite ready to go. But
yeah, this book kind of goes for a bit too much, actually. It's very expensive,
yeah. But man, it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a girl in the red dress. You got the bondage cover. She's
The scalpel here in the foreground.
Yeah, the bad. The superheroes out of range, and he's got this wimpy little firearm.
They're shrunken down too because you got like all the other stuff that's around them is in large here. Large acid, the beakers,
Well, you can see the guy's hand is like as big as she is, and he's like about to chop her in half, basically. So yeah, she's under the microscope. So. And this is actually her first appearance of Terra. Just a character that was used a lot in Wonder Comics. This is another picture of Terra. Actually, I'm not sure if that's Terra, but
I like these Wonder Comics because this obviously combines my love of sci-fi. A lot of these Wonder Comics covers with this era, the good girl and the everything else.
Yeah,
just like
I love that. I love that sci-fi look. Yeah, it's really great. I don't know why they always have this kind of weird little cap. I'm talking about
it's futuristic.
Futuristic cap. Yeah. Yeah, even the guys wearing it. They're both wearing the matching caps. Yeah. So.
It shows that they're together.
And another series that actually is a little bit underrated, and it's maybe an affordable one to get into if you like Alex Schomburg, you like good girl art, is Captain Easy. It's actually a pretty affordable run. I paid like $100 for this. So you got lingerie panel, you got the boiling pot, you got the like the cannibal guy, but fairly
some of the fighting Yanks. And then there's another one I saw recently that was got a bunch of Western themed covers. And
like Cowgirl Romances or like Cow Puncher and all those ones.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, there's a bunch of Schomburg covers that you can get really inexpensively just because the cowboy genre is just not hot.
Yeah, it's funny. It's one of those things, once people know about it, though, that it's Schomburg and that it's kind of a cool cover, then they go up in price. And like I've seen that happen where certain books become really, really, really hot. I'm just going to show a few more Schomburg. I like Schomburg.
Oh, you won't get any complaints from me, good sir. Oh.
This is like pre-bondage.
Oh, God, Peter, hit me!
Yeah!
Ow!
It's like she's about to be tied up.
Yes.
You know, I kind of I like the way her little toes go too. I think that.
Yeah, it was on the other one too, the jungle one too. I noticed she has quite the spread between her big toe and the rest of her toes.
Yeah.
Like she's just ran out of her flops.
Yeah.
In case you didn't notice, guys, she's holding a knife as well.
I know. She's like.
Yeah, those toes are split.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe she's running around in the jungle with no shoes, so she can grab onto the trees.
Yeah.
We're talking. Look at half naked woman on the cover. What are we doing? We're talking about her toes.
About her toes. Yeah. Here's some more toe action, I guess.
Oh, look at that.
This one I really like. Actually, my friend Keston was talking about this book. Keston Old School Comics. He was talking about this one. And the thing that's interesting about it is if you look at the angle, everything is pointed like to that one side, even the way he's shooting. You know, everything is at that going to that one angle. This is Exciting 66. It's just a really great cover. You know, almost looks like a phoenix or something that she's on or something.
Yeah, Khalil, I just got in a Mary Marvel back from, or WoW Comics back from grading. That'll be coming up in a future unboxing here shortly.
So I actually have a ton of Mary Marvel, but I didn't bring them. I didn't bring them. They're behind some of those books and behind me. But
third appearance, everyone. Third appearance.
Yeah. I'll bring. I can show Captain Marvel stuff later. But I'll show a little bit more exciting.
Oh yeah, this book I've seen.
Quite it's a very famous cover. Yeah. So this is Judy of the Jungle. And girl.
We're all going to stay quiet about what's going on that cover and what we see. So yeah, that's
it's like
it's a very bright cover.
Yeah. Like,
you want to talk about short skirts?
I don't think there is a skirt. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, or top, whatever it is. Yeah, it's.
And this is interesting. This is one of the ones where he signed as Zila, right? Where it's Alex backwards, right? Alex Schomburg.
K-Ali. All right. Sorry about that, man.
So K-Ali. All right.
Thanks for letting us know.
Then I want to. I have to reach over and grab some. I actually like as I was explaiing that they kind of went into female superheroes.
Judy of the Jungle more than George of the Jungle.
Me too. I agree with that comment. They during the late 40s, they were kind of switching into more female superheroes. So you got like Platinum Blonde, Lady Luck, Miss Mask, and this is Miss Mask, and she was done by Schomburg as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Now this is her first cover appearance, and she later gets a more sexy outfit. And I showed too many of those last time that I was on this channel.
The weird symbol is is that supposed to be an E?
No, it's supposed to be Miss Mask. MM.
Oh, so it's just she's supposed to be laying on her side then.
Not to be confused with
this way.
Then
it makes sense.
Flip it over the other way. Not to be confused with that DC character.
You would actually read it WW, right?
Yeah. This is like M&Ms.
Yeah.
You never know. Oh, no, my M&Ms are broken. All I got was a bunch of 33s.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just these, so I threw them back.
That's right.
Yeah.
The official candy of electrical engineers everywhere.
Yeah. So this is Miss Mask. Another character that had really amazing good girl art, also by Schomburg, is Miss Fury.
Oh yeah. There you go. Then we got some kicking some Nazis. Yeah.
Woo! They're actually Japanese.
Oh
yeah.
They even have the goofy.
You know what? I saw Japanese,
cover.
but I was so focused on clicking the damn stupid Comics by the Bay.
It's wartime. It's wartime.
It's a wartime cover. That's all that matters. What I noticed is she's taking out 3 guys at the same time.
Yeah.
And you got the guys in bondage in the background. But on her first appearance, which I'll show you, she's doing the same.
So it was a Japanese foursome. Okay.
She's also doing the same on her first. This is her first.
I know a few girls to take on 3 guys at once.
Yeah, well, she does it again here, and her legs are split. So who knows?
This is how we roll here, folks, on OnlySlabs. They fly fast and loose, just like some of the women on these covers.
Yeah, I mean, look at her legs. I mean, they
She's kicking everybody.
They've just were lengthened. They go all the way to the ground now.
I know. I mean, those legs are longer than like twice her body almost. But yeah, this is Miss Fury #1. Really great character. Really great character.
Does it say who the cover artist who is?
This is Alex Schomburg again.
That's Schomburg as well. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Taking on 3 guys is actually her superpower.
Yeah, exactly.
Well done, Mark. Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a look at one more, and we'll pause for our first giveaway. How's that?
Okay, sure. I'm going to show one more superhero one. I just like everyone's picking up Submariner for different reasons. I picked this up for the good girl art.
We got
Namora,
and
we got Namora
barely on that cover.
Yeah.
Where is Namor?
Yeah, Namor is like being like lame in the background. Like,
he's watching.
Yeah.
There's 2 girls and he's gonna watch.
Well, he's like trying to figure out how to like. I think he actually let this atomic missile kind of go off.
The
and
atomic torpedo. Yeah.
Atomic torpedo. Yeah, torpedo. So yeah, I don't know. It's a girl in the red dress. That's why I like it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah.
So absolutely. What's written on the right side of that label there, my man?
Bill Everett's story and art. Ken Bald and Al Bellman art.
Alan Bellman, yes.
Yeah, but this is Ken Bald and Sid Shore's cover. They both worked on it.
And is there a first appearance in that book? Is that what's credited on the right side?
Third appearance of Namora.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is, it's not a major key, but I like the cover.
Phenomenal.
Very good.
Yeah, just a cool cover.
Well, I love that old classic Submariner. That's my favorite when it comes down to is that Golden Age Submariner. So, All right. So, thank you very much so far, guys. Again, we're not anywhere near close to over here. It's just that time for us to take a quick break in the action, give away some books as we do every week. So make sure, guys, go ahead and hit that hashtag Hubba Hubba. and we'll go ahead and we're going to do a comment grabber here. We'll give away some comic books out of the giveaway box, been freshly reloaded. That was hard for me to say. Anyway, while you guys are doing that, Alan, anything coming up for you here in the next week or so?
So tomorrow I do my hottest 5 books for the Golden Age that sold in the week. I'm doing my Comic Tom thing. I'm trying to be like Comic Tom, but for the Golden Age. I hype up books that I own and try to not joking.
And then try to flip them next week.
Let's call a spade, right?
Yeah. It's books that sold that I think had pretty awesome sales, and I create my own list. It's my own list of comics that I think that are big sales for the week. And that's coming up tomorrow. And then it's all my usual stuff during the week. Awesome.
Guys, make sure, again, links, stuff down below. You can check them out on YouTube at Comic Collector Geek or on YouTube at Comic_Collector_Geek. Make sure you give him a follow. Of course, links down below in the description. Chris, short little sabbatical. We came back with new comic day this week. You teased us with some potential Walmart packs. What's coming up this week?
Well, I'm hoping, since Mark is watching, that 2 Cool Guys will drop tomorrow. It's been on hiatus for a couple weeks as well. My YouTube has been a little quiet, but I'm hoping to come back with a vengeance. Again, look for probably a pair of Walmart videos in this upcoming week. And of course, Wednesday, I'll be going live for Show Us What You Got, New Comic Book Day Hangout, where, most importantly, all the channel members of people that are in the Comic Army will get the opportunity to win the Comic Army box for the month of March. That'll be given away 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Wednesday. All you have to do is make sure that you're a member of the Comic Army and join my YouTube channel.
Awesome. Hey guys, and of course for me on this channel on Thursday I dropped a CGC unboxings of Moderns with a big WTF CGC freaking right in the middle of the unboxing as the most egregious thing I've ever seen from them, at least in my unboxings. Just blew my mind. Check out that video. And then Monday, the most epic of epic mail calls I've ever unboxed. My wife has left the house, so I can say it is the most expensive mail call I've had in I think ever, if not ever, in a very, very long time. So check that out on Monday with that. Anyway, so let's get ourselves some books to give away. I see 31 out of 42 viewers. If you haven't hit the Hubba Hubba yet because you think I won't ship to you, you're wrong. I don't care if you're in Australia, you're in the UK, whatever. I ship out the winners. So if that was holding you back, go ahead and type it in right now while I reach over here and grab the box and we get ready to do this giveaway. If you don't know what it is, we have a box of comics, and in this box of comics, we'll be pulling out 6 books. There's some back issues, but there's also there's some facsimiles, some big stuff. There's some ratio variants in here. There's some key issues. There's a chance to win slabs. There's merch. There's
Autographs,
some other
Pokemon
stuff. Yeah,
cards.
signed books, and every book in here has 2 Pokemon cards, courtesy of our good man at Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. And when it comes to merch, I should also say, to the channel members, I want to give a monthly thank you giveaway to the channel members who are supporting this channel and our fight against cancer. For that, the people who are subscribing every month at $2.99 a month. Next week's show, we will be doing a spin as a thank you for those channel members. A donation from me back to you, a little kickback, where you'll get a chance to win a henchman shirt or mug, your choice. All right. Having said that, I think that also the last month's winner, Dr. Von Hoot, has received his. I think he's doing an unboxing this weekend potentially.
That's cool.
With that, so you can check out that.
DVD.
Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and spin it, ladies and gentlemen. Wheel of Fish.
Boom. Oh, it's
the real
Canada,
James
baby.
Wheel. Look at that. He's back. Don't call it a comeback, right?
He's been here for years.
All right. Alan.
So let's go 10 from the front.
10 from the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Rob DVH is saying, yep, Monday. The video
Monday.
will be out Monday.
Okay, there you guys go.
And since we did 10 from the front, let's do 10 from the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay.
Okay. And then where your finger is right now, whatever that book is. Yeah.
Front or back of my finger? Or both?
I can do both. Let's do both. Yeah. That makes it easy.
All right. And we got 2 more. Should we just do a little?
Wow. Yeah, just random. Let's do random. Stop.
Should both of these? Or
yeah,
front
let's
and back?
do both of those.
All right.
Keep it simple.
That's right. Oops, not that one. That one stays in there. All right. There's our 6. Let's see what we got.
Amazing Fantasy 15. And
first up, we
Detective
have
27.
Spider-Verse Team Up #1.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's
Very
cool. I like
nice.
Spider-Ham.
Yeah, look at Noir there
Yeah,
too.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
Noir. Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
6. We got 6-armed Spider-Man. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, lots of great stuff.
Wow, excellent. I have Venom issue 20.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a great cover.
Cool cover.
Yeah.
Absolute Carnage tie-in.
Lots of slobber.
Yes. Yes. They need to wipe their mouth.
Batman 101, the B variant there with the Grifter.
Yep.
Nice. Is that a Pirello?
No, I think this is Matina.
Okay.
As I don't see Perillo's name on here anywhere, and Matina had been doing a lot of the B covers, and this is just a standard B cover.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, pulling it right out of the list as we do. Bam! X-Force #1 in that poly bag. We still haven't run out of these. Keep throwing them in here. I have no idea what the card is in there, but that's in addition to your
Yep.
Pokemon cards, of course.
Wow.
This one, I can't even tell you what's in here.
That's like at least $1,000 book. That's huge.
It's massive. Here's our first facsimile, or only facsimile of the lot that you pull out. Recent one, Batman 357.
Ooh.
Oh, that just came out. That's
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, oh my goodness, this one's also in the poly bag. Is this a poly bag in there? I think it's in a poly bag.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
Yes, it is.
Wow, I got
All right.
2 poly bags. That's pretty good.
This is Harley Quinn, the 30th anniversary
Oh, nice.
edition. It's one of the many variant covers. This one, I don't remember why it was poly bag, but it's still in the original poly bag. So
Nice.
congratulations there, sir.
Well, there we go. Nice
We'll
haul.
get those on their way up to Canada.
So it's cool. I picked a Canadian to win.
That's right. I think it was rigged.
Probably.
All right. We get back into looking at some more slabs, and then we'll do another giveaway here, guys, at the end of the show. So make sure that you're paying attention. I'm not allowed to say the, being adhesive in a circle.
Okay, so I showed some Archie. I'm going to show some more Archie. Another series that I really, really like is Ginger. I kind of like these 50s sweater ones. I'm not sure why. So yeah. So this is
Boy, but I think though.
I think the 2 guys like it too. So lots of hearts there. So this is Ginger number 2, and then we got Ginger number 5. And Ginger was a fun series. It only ran 6 issues, 10 issues. 10 issues. But it was fun.
More redhead love. That's right.
Yeah.
I've only what?
What?
I've only
one apple, Tommy, but you can have all my dates.
Oh,
Isn't that
of
sweet?
course.
Very
I
sweet.
always forget about the Letterman sweaters.
Yeah. So yeah. And then another really kind of under the radar series that's very affordable is Maisie.
Oh yeah.
This is
5 cents.
5 cent
It's
book.
a
It's really
smaller-
tiny. You can
yeah.
see it's smaller.
Mhm.
They came out with larger size later, but it's kind of like an Archie, mimic. But I picked this book up for, I think it was $80 and a 7.5. So it's from 1950. So I thought that was really cheap for,
Wow.
reasonably high grade. I think it's like the 3rd highest on the census or something like that. And then another series that I think has really great good girl art is
Oh yeah, Ranger Comics.
Rangers, but anything from Fiction House. They have a lot of really great covers. Like I think I showed a bunch of Planet comics last time.
Whoa.
Yeah. I might, I didn't bring any Planet comics this time. I wanted to show stuff that I didn't show last time. So
Well, you've got a handful to choose from, and it's only your 2nd appearance. So yeah.
yeah. So this is Rangers comics. Bit of a headlight cover. And another title that didn't have as much good girl art, but it did have a few, is Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's had some really famous ones too.
Yeah, it did.
The bondage ones, and
yeah. Where she's getting dropped out of the plane in bondage.
or strapped to the canopy or the top of the airplane, and
Yep.
I have that one, but I'd have to grab it. I have all the bondage ones for Wings. So this is.
I think that way you showed yours that one last time, because I think you were doing a thing where you were showing like the 2 covers that were like
the same. Yeah. So I figured I wouldn't show it again. But this is Jean Fawcett cover.
Nice.
Usually, if you see lots of leg, it's actually Bob Lubbers, but this is Gene Fawcett. And another rip-off series for like there was so many of these kind of rip-off series for Archie. This is Cookie. It's kind of like one of those beach covers, bikinis and.
Yeah, well, once there's something, just like today, right? Once something does well, then everybody wants to try to get it, emulate it, and try to.
Yeah, this
it's like the direct-to-video release movies.
Yeah, milk it for what it's worth.
This is ACG produced a lot of interesting things. Like Cookie was one of them. There's actually
we have a video disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, remind you.
There he
he's
is.
back.
We're
back.
That was
Never
my
mind.
wife calling. Whenever somebody calls.
Oh, because you're using your phone. Oh, got it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So she.
Woman, don't bug me. I'm showing off pictures of women.
Yeah, exactly. So this is ACG actually had one of these. I think it's Cookie number 50. I'm thinking it's that issue where it's in 3D, which is interesting.
Okay.
It could be.
It's like it uses their special technology called True Vision, where it's like a black cover, and then it you don't need 3D glasses in order to view it. You just use you can just look at it, and the way it's done, it has like this false perspective, so that it looks like the images are in like 3D.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I've been trying to collect all of them. They're actually quite hard to find though, and there's one for that series. This is probably one of the more famous Good Girl art covers that I can think of.
Oh, Cindy.
Cindy, yeah. This one's a little bit rough, but a very famous classic kind of Good Girl art cover. Again, if you look at the
forever.
legs, legs are like insane.
Legs forever with no knees.
Yeah. She has no knees, but she has long legs.
Just makes me want to whip out my meat.
It's a great little there's actually a few covers in the Cindy run that so this one's expensive, but the other ones aren't, and they're just as good. So I always wondered why that is the case, but
Alan, what issue number did you say this one is?
This is 37.
Okay.
Yeah. This one generally goes for like about $500 per point kind of range.
Okay. Yeah.
Five, maybe.
Yeah.
7. I don't know. It's just a classic cover, like for Good Girl art. And I don't know if this is another one that I just recently found, and I found it through a really weird way. This is
wow,
Hollywood Confessions, number 2. And the reason I found this one was there's a comic. It's a modern comic that makes fun of the Golden Age. And what they do is it's called Sham Comics. And what they do is they take these classic covers, and then they take all the word bubbles and they switch them out. Like they change them out to say silly things like, oh, my boss is hitting on me again or something, something silly,
he's really dressed a little different than the rest of them. What
this is supposed to be like a Hollywood set, right? Like an Egyptian, like film or something like that.
Okay.
So but I thought the cover was really great, so I wanted to get the real one. This is Joe Kubert art.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, really like. I don't know. I really like that cover.
Yeah. No, that's.
And another series that had really great Good Girl art covers is this one.
Oh yeah.
The Joker. Joker. I actually have a.
He's got himself in trouble.
Yeah, he's they always say the old ball and chain. Well, he's you can see why.
It's like, is that Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah.
What's going on the other side of the window there?
I think it's just like the sun and the candle.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
And then there's
music
music,
notes.
and that's music notes.
There we
going
go.
up into
Okay.
the
All
air.
right.
That's
All
music notes going up into the air. Yeah.
Okay.
But the Joker had a bunch of really, really great covers.
But doesn't that guy look like the classic Golden Age Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, he looks. They always had that kind of dorky hair.
That hair, the bow tie,
Yeah.
We got a question. Do you have any Tip Topper comics?
I do have some Tip Topper. I didn't bring them.
Okay.
And I have some Good Girl Art Tip Toppers as well. So, but I didn't bring them. Sorry.
These comic books are all male fantasy driven. Thank God for it.
But I still have some more cool stuff. Don't worry. I think I showed my JoJo's last time. There's some JoJo's up there. I'm not sure if you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured I'd show another title from the same company, which is Fox Syndicate, Feature Syndicate. Fox was the best in terms of creating these really crazy, comics in general. But Zoot had some really great stuff. Jack Kamen art. Matt Baker was in it as well.
What's better than one woman on a cover in a bikini?
Dude.
2 women in a bikini.
What's wrapped around her leg?
2 women in bikinis. I suppose they're not sharing the one bikini.
Actually, that'd be even more interesting. So, but you got they got a little bit of I'm not sure. This looks like an octopus or something. It's grabbing.
You got a little octopus on land. You got a panther coming up from there. The spear versus the knife, kind of gladiatorial fights. Actually, 2 panthers, and almost like a Rob Liefeld cover with no feet.
Well, you see one foot.
Yeah.
A few toes.
It's way more than Liefeld would ever do in his whole career. So Jack Kamen.
Zing.
Yeah. So, and then some more Zoot.
Zoot.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
She's just fighting the whole animal kingdom.
That's right.
Take them all on. This was a cover created by PETA. So yeah.
She's wearing synthetic fur.
Yeah. And I was mentioning about female superheroes. Now I'm gonna kind of stay within the good girl art, but it's female superhero good girl art. And this is Lady Luck.
Oh. I always find myself in a skirt between 2 cars, standing one leg on each car.
Typical. That happens all the time.
And yet he's distracted by the other girl behind him.
I know.
Rather than the girl on his hood that he could.
I think she's way better looking too. I don't know.
Well, and if he was sitting down in his car,
it's the green dress. He's just not into green dresses.
Yeah, but she's Lady Luck, so she has to wear
position in his car. He isn't going to be seeing much of the dress.
Yeah, he's in a pretty good optimal view there. This is Lady Luck 86, and this is actually her first title. It was before this. It was like Smash Comics.
Okay.
So 85 was still Smash, and then it switched over to Lady Luck. She made her first appearance in Smash.
Sorry about that, Chris. That was my fault.
And then we got another good girl kind of
Moon Girl.
And
no devil dinosaur though.
Yeah. This is a different Moon Girl. Moon Girl and the Prince. This title actually had like a whole bunch of different titles. It was Moon Girl and the Prince, then it was Moon Girl, then it was Moon Girl Romances, then it was Moon Girl something else.
Is
all
that
over the place.
Is that guy there wearing one lace-up sandal and one boot?
No, I think it's just that you see like his legs are intertwined with the girl behind.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, there's a dude on that cover?
Where is the? Hold on a second. I've seen 4. You're right. Now I'm seeing 4 legs, but
there's like so many girls. It's hard to see.
She's behind him.
Yeah, there's like 2 girls taking on the guy in the background, and then you got this girl in the foreground shooting her. So, whole bunch of action.
There's 2 girls taking on the guy in the background.
Yeah, well, okay.
This is a great episode here, guys.
What's
Great
the rating on
episode.
this episode? So yeah,
It's okay. We marked it not made
See
for
what happens
children.
when I come back,
not made for
everybody.
children. And this is Sheldon Moldoff art. This is her first appearance, but I'll actually show one more book that isn't good
Classic
girl art.
CGC slab as well.
Yeah, this is actually her, like, so this book came out the same
Happy
time
Hula.
as Moon Girl, and this book is also considered her first appearance. So I just figured I'd show it too.
Happy Houlihan's.
Happy Houlihan's number 1.
And the 8.0. That's
Yeah, it's
tremendous.
really high grade. It's one of the
What
highest
year?
on the census. This is from 1947.
Oh my goodness.
Introducing
Wow.
America's.
Yeah, craziest and most lovable family.
Sure. Okay.
But Moon
Okay.
Girl also appears in this. This is where it's her origin is inside that.
Is Hot Lips in there? No, just kidding.
And then, as I said, I really do like my female superheroes. So we got this is All Select Comics number 11.
There are her like those legs go forever.
Yeah, and
I
this is actually her first appearance as well.
The blonde.
And this is Mom approved. See, it says Mom. Wait, here.
That's right.
So you know it's a good comic, okay?
Oh goodness gracious.
I kind of like her dress. I think the way it looks is kind of really cool. So I got a bunch of Blonde Phantom. This is her first title.
Yeah.
Oh, her waist is like an inch.
Oh yeah, but you know what's funny? My grandmother, showed me pictures from back in the 40s and 30s, and they would cinch their waists, right?
Yeah. A
And
lot
they'd have,
of corsets
18
still.
or 20-inch waists and stuff. It was just like almost non-existent waists.
The extreme hourglass look was
Really popular for a while. So that's what you get when you have extreme. Yeah, but I like.
yeah. Is that a dentist? Wait, no, he's getting punched in the face.
He's getting attacked by this weird, crazy guy.
Yeah. Oh, choked out. Yeah.
Choked out. Yeah.
Little strangulation action. What's your safe word? Only slabs.
So yeah, and then I'm trying to get the complete run of Blonde Phantom.
Hey now.
Wow, it's like the trade dress changes all the time.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is when they sort of become the standard trade dress. for it.
Okay.
Blonde Phantom was before Phantom Lady, right?
So Phantom Lady. I'm just trying to think of when Phantom Lady is. So Phantom Lady is 1941. So this is after.
Okay.
So Phantom Lady first appeared in Police Comics number 1. But then when she became sort of more sexy was when when she, you think of Fox publication, like Fox, when she, where she's strapped against something or that's what we most think of. But that was later. That was around the same time, the late 40s.
Fair enough.
So yeah, so this is, and then a couple more. As I said, I really like Blonde Phantom.
Oh, the colors of this was so good.
Yeah, it's really it presents really, really well. This book.
And I always love when they took some of the nice kind of the role reversal. You have, instead of the damsel in distress, here you have the female as your hero, and here's the guy who's in distress. He's chained up. He's the bondage. Just that flip. Whenever I see one of these older covers where you have that flip. There's like a Mystery in Space, I think issue 9, where there's the female's rescuing, or 8 maybe it is, rescuing the guy, and those types of things are just, for some reason, I just jump out because it's not what was normal.
Yeah,
but it's good to see that. I dig this cover.
Yeah, I mean, these characters were kind of interesting because they were sort of she was like a Hollywood starlet basically, and sort of like all like women superheroes of the late 40s all had sort of the same kind of like tropes, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
they were
they
either
were upper crust kind of
yeah.
like
Like,
society
I'm bored.
kind
I gotta
of
find something to do. Let me go fight hero.
exactly, and they all knew judo or some kind of mystic martial art, and they'd go around fighting crime.
And in half the time get caught and have to have somebody else come rescue them. But
yeah, well, they had always a boyfriend that was either a police chief or a detective or something that would come and rescue them. So the most funny is Sally the Sleuth. So Sally the Sleuth, she had like a little sidekick called Peanuts, and it was like this little boy, and so she would always end up like finding the criminals and then getting caught by the criminals. The criminals would strip her naked for some reason, and they would start whipping her or something like that. Like this is from the 30s, and then Peanuts would bring the police to rescue her. So it was very interesting. I like Sally the Sleuth. Very, very funny book from like pulps from the 30s. So, but yeah, Blonde Phantom, and one last Blonde Phantom.
Oh yeah.
So I got a really high grade too.
it's surprising how much of the bottom third of that book is dedicated really to no image.
This is not really one of the better covers. But
Evil Mike says for the other what you were talking about earlier, Lucky Police.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
might get tied up.
Yeah. And so I don't know how much you guys want me to show.
Well, let's do a couple more, and then we'll wrap it up because we are about 15 minutes away from our peak end of the show target period usually.
Yeah. So I told you I brought a ton of books. So
I know, yeah, you told me ahead of time.
Just waiting for that, like the hook.
Yeah, right for the hook to come. Well, but then again,
Like
we
a
all
Muppet
love
show.
looking at beautiful pictures and beautiful art. And
So I figured one more Matt Baker.
oh yeah,
and this is a classic cover for him. So
That's a gorgeous piece of artwork there. That's tremendous.
Matt Baker was really good at capturing moments. That's the best way to say it. This is kind of one of those good girl art.
The only video has been rated R by YouTube.
And another one is another kind of maybe Archie like book is Tilly the Toiler. And I kind of like these skating ones where they wear the short skirts and usually.
Well, she's wearing a normal length skirt. The problem is her legs are so long, is that it just makes it look like it's a micro skirt, right?
And the weird thing is her legs are long, but her feet are like almost like almost non-existent.
As a pair of Canadians, we can honestly tell you, no woman's going to be figure skating outdoors in that kind of outfit, and nor does the weather overlook like that either.
Yeah. It almost looks like a spring day instead of a winter day. So, yeah, this would be a bit cold.
It's a great cover.
Yeah, and that she's like sketching out the guy that she likes. So, so okay, I can show others, but you tell me if you want more or less.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, we got some time. Let's do a couple more there. You guys, don't forget, again, hit that like button. It's going to help us get that out there. All the money from the ads, super chats, membership revenue, everything goes to Comics Curing Cancer. So
a lot of like comedy related series like Abbott and Costello and Laurel and Hardy would feature good girl art covers, which you don't really associate the comedians with that, but they would do that anyways.
Yeah.
This is it helps the book sell, I guess. Another one was Bob Hope would have like good girl.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Well, Bob Hope everywhere. Yeah, Bob Hope went. There was always
lots of women. so this is a Laurel and Hardy, and I don't know. I kind of like that one, and I was showing some Joker earlier, so this is more Joker.
Right down the manhole.
Yeah, he's sort of paying too much attention to the women and
Yeah.
falls down the manhole. And actually, I picked that one. Like that one was, I think they listed it wrong on my comic shop. Got it for like $30. Like wow. Like when can you buy like a golden age slab for $30?
Yeah.
Normally it goes for about $300-400, so I was quite happy. And then this is actually a signed one by Ken Bald.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So like,
It's good signature placement.
yeah. So he's actually the oldest living. He died, but he was the oldest living cover artist to actually make a cover, and he got in the Guinness Book of World Records for that. He was the one that created Nomura.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, did you get this one signed yourself, or is this one that you acquired?
I acquired it. So I guess what happened was Ken Bald, like he must have been in his late 90s. He went to some Comic-Con and signed a bunch of books. Those books all came up on Heritage, and there was just like this massive collection of like certified Ken Bald signed books. And I was bidding on like about 10 of them, and I only won one. So I was like, I got one. It's really hard to win because they were just going crazy. Like, you know.
Right. Yeah. No, it's not. There's not a lot of that, especially.
Yeah. I was happy to get this one because it's one of the good girl art ones. So I was quite happy.
Nice. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Let's do one more. What do you want to end with?
Okay. How about some Stan Lee goodness?
Oh.
So this is a Silver Age book, actually more Atomic Age. This is A Date with Millie, number 1. And this is a Stan Lee story.
It is like the same guy on every.
I know the guys are like kind of like generic. I don't know. It's like, but this is Dan DiCarlo art. Dan DiCarlo later became very famous in Archie comics for like some of the best good girl art covers. So this is early Dan DiCarlo, Stan Lee writing, and
nice.
So what year was this book then?
This is 1956. So as I said, this would be considered Atomic Age. It's sort of in between golden and silver.
Yeah.
A way you can always sort of obviously pick out a Atomic Age book is if you look at the Comic Code Authority. It's like this massive. Like they really didn't hide the fact that it was on there.
Yeah, so the question, I thought Carl Barks was the record of the oldest living cover artist, says Brendan.
Nope. So if you look in the Guinness Book of World Records, and I actually have the book somewhere, it's Ken Bald. He did a variant cover, and he did it when he was 95. So he was the oldest to have done a cover.
Oldest to have done a cover. There you go.
Yeah.
Got it. As opposed to being the oldest cover artist. Which
is that the same as Millie the model? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
An early Stan Lee creation.
Yep.
Hey guys, wow. Alan, thank you so much, man. I always love your collection. I know you have so much there, and I can't wait to hopefully have you on again down the road in the future. Because I know when you were coming on this, Alan's telling me, what do you guys say? You want to see this? You want to see this? You want to see this? He's like ready to go with full blown themes, and I love that there were so many options. But thank you very much, much appreciated, my friend.
Thank you for having me again,
guys. Again, make sure that you're following Comic Collector Geek on Instagram and YouTube. Be sure to check them out. Great series of interviews, everything else. Check out his stuff and give him a follow if you don't mind as well. What the heck? Why don't you give a follow to this guy here, Chris the Comic Vet, if you haven't. His information also linked down below. I make an appearance there every once in a while, usually on Wednesdays. It's not that you're there for me, you're there for him. Just like you're here for me, or no, you're here for him. But anyways,
we're here for the slabs.
Yeah, we're all here about the slabs.
Well, it's all about
Millie the model.
It is all about the books.
That
Absolutely.
might be Millie's first appearance on this show. It might be Millie's. Again,
I think it is one of her
earliest creations.
It's one of his early. I think it's one of her early appearances. Definitely her first title.
Okay.
Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Everybody, again, thank you for coming on out. Don't run off. we had our giveaway here, but I do want to say again, thank you to all the channel members who make this possible, and all your ongoing membership does go to Comics Curing Cancer. As I mentioned in the our second month of channel membership it was another $157 that came in through channel membership. It was donated to Comics Curing Cancer. So we've donated over $300 thus far into this. So thank you to all you channel members. I'm not going to read the names yet again because we did that earlier, but to all of you, much appreciated. Thank you very much for your ongoing support of the channel and of Comics Curing Cancer. Also, if you want to support Comics Curing Cancer, don't forget, check out fatstacksmerch.com. You get your OnlySlabs gear as well as Fat Stacks gear. All of the proceeds from that also go to Comics Curing Cancer. And if you're looking to have your books pressed, you can check out the roguetraderutah.com. You can use the code FATSTACKS when checking out and get 20% off your pressing, including already discounted bundles, and he will donate $10 to Comics Curing Cancer each time that code is used. Be sure to check us out next week. We have D-Runk Comics joining us next week, so that'll be a blast. Come on out for that. Meanwhile, why don't you go ahead and throw that hashtag OnlySlabs in the comment. We will be doing that picker here in just a second, and we will pull some more books out of here. Maybe we'll give away something cool. Well, of course we're going to give away something cool. We're giving away comics. What the hell am I saying?
Always cool.
That's right. Comics are cool, man. Comics are cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget, hey, Chris and I will be at Heroes Con. If you're going to Heroes Con, make sure you find us. We'll be walking around. I know I'll be walking around in the jersey. I'm sure Chris will be walking around in the jersey as well, or at least one day he will. I don't know if he will all those days. I shouldn't pick out his wardrobe for him. He'll pick out his own clothes. He's an adult.
Yeah.
Anyways, find either one of us, and you can get your own OnlySlabs badge lanyard. We'll be having those there for you. So, all right, Alan. Anything else?
No, that's all I can think of for now.
Phenomenal. Well, I'll give everybody just a couple more moments here to hit that OnlySlabs. If you guys want to be a member or would like to be a guest on OnlySlabs, it was right now we're booking for the summer, but if you want to get your name on the list at least, if people are interested, make sure you hit me up on Instagram at Rob's Fat Stacks. And or you can email me at robs.fatstacks@gmail.com, and I will reach out to you and see about getting you on the schedule, or at least putting you on the waiting list. Like I said, we're booked out right now until the end of June, but well, I just basically booked us up through Heroes Con, and now it's time to start, but pretty soon it'll start. It always seems like it's far out, but I like to run, but April, we're starting April now already. All of a sudden it's only 8 to 10 episodes away. It's
Yeah, I'm the same way. I book interviews every Saturday, and I'm always trying to find new people to interview, just because I always feel like, oh, I only have 2 more interviews before I run out, and I gotta.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We're giving everybody something. Got 33 people out of 34. So let's go ahead and spin it and see who's winning. Just subscribe. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, and to Comic Collector and Comic Vet. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Is it? This is
the real
rigged.
James Woolley wins again.
Rigged.
And
Totally
I
rigged.
get to say, if I'm shipping to Canada, I'm only shipping to Canada once.
Wow.
Wow, he's a lucky guy. I mean,
Yeah, well, I heard that he's been winning, back on a winning streak. All right.
wow.
All right. Let's see here. Let's I gotta go to the big mode. All right.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and see. Chris, you're gonna be picking for James this time. What are we gonna do?
All right. I feel like I should know what James likes more than what I already do. Okay. Anyways, let's go 7 from the front, 7 from the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
All right, let's go front to back. Stop. Those two books at your finger splits, Rob. And we'll go back to front and stop. And those two books. That should be 6. All right, James. Hope we got you some bangers out of there.
All right.
Because I know Rob puts in a lot of great books that makes my head shake some days.
Going with today's theme, how about Black Canary, New Wings?
That's some interesting fishnet she's got on there.
A little more modern, but hey, part one, domestic troubles.
There you go.
Nice.
How about facsimile?
Oh, and what an important key for a facsimile. That's tremendous. Good for you, James. First Black Panther, first T'Challa.
Star Wars: High Republic #1.
Oh wow.
Big key.
This is though, of course, the Halloween extravaganza, but still.
Yeah, still.
Short printed. Mm-hmm. That could be a slab candidate in the future.
Okay, here we have a double signed book. This one is signed by Dan Panosian and Carl Alstatter.
Oh wow.
X-Men.
Oh, long shot on the cover, baby.
The Return
That's
of Long
nice.
Shot.
That's awesome. Chop and Drop, thank you very much for your kind words, man. We always appreciate you and your time.
And it's a Jim Lee cover.
Wow.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was a really good pick.
Oh my goodness. All right. You can elect on this one, James, to tell me whether you want to put it back and draw again or whether or not you want to keep it. We have another X-Force #1.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, there could be a Deadpool card, and you can buy yourself a brand new
I have no
boat.
idea what cards they are. You let me know in the chat. Keep or redraw. Oh. How about Moon Knight #1?
Oh, nice.
Look at that cover.
My.
Miko Suyen.
That is awesome.
Great cover.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
beauty.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna keep it and appreciate. All right, thank you very much, James. Is yours. I will get those out to you. Congratulations. Get rid of all those X-Force covers. No, believe it or not, there's more X-Force #1s. Your chance to win your very own X-Force #1 could still be just next week. You never know. I've been picking them up. It's funny is I've been going to some shows and I've been picking these things up for $1 or $2 a piece, and I'm just every time I see them, I'm grabbing them
because your Turok #1 is what you're saying.
It's like a cool book. It's a cool book.
Yeah, it still is what it is, man. And they're all polybagged still, so who knows? They're great books. Thanks. You're welcome, there, James. Appreciate you. Appreciate every single one of you. You double sign, double win. Absolutely. Guys, thanks again. Be sure to join us again next week, same time, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have D-Runk Comics. Thank you again, Alan. Appreciate you coming on again. Chris, as always, my friend, much love to you and to everyone out there. Be sure to collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I mean, I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching, everyone.